Hello there everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Today I would like to take you through another leg of our major US trip, traveling all the way from Atlanta to Miami, visiting 6 beaches. And here we are reaching our hotel, the Marriott in Sanibel Harbor. And what a gorgeous hotel this is, set on its amazing gardens as you saw there. And here we are in our gorgeous junior suite with great views over the harbor, the islands in front of us, and the very noisy swimming pool. So from here we set to visit a nearby area, traveling to Sanibel and Captiva islands. And before that we decided to do a bit of a retail therapy, stopping at the nearby mall, because we heard only great things about this place, and indeed they have got lots of designers and they are set in a very unique kind of arrangements, each own shop being accessed from its own front door. And not only find a Calvin Klein and Ralph Lauren, all these typical American designers, but you get all the items at very, very low prices. We are talking Primark kind of prices. If you have ever shopped at a Primark in the UK, this is what you have to pay, this kind of prices, Primark prices you have to pay for these items you get at this outlet shopping mall. So I highly recommend you to go shopping there if you are in this part of the world. In order to reach Sanibel and Captiva Islands, you have to cross the bridge. And this bridge, unfortunately, is rather expensive, the most expensive toll road we ever paid, and it was $6. It's pretty expensive, as the other ones were like $1 and something. So I'm not sure why it is expensive. Clearly it contributes to the maintaining of the roads, of the bridge and so on. We'll have to investigate more into this. But my gosh, both islands are just gorgeous and the sun is just beautiful, and we heard great things about Bowman Beach on Sanibel Island. So this is where we are going to go first, because it is a short drive and we really enjoyed the beautiful day, although upon returning it started raining like mad. One of those crazy Florida storms you only see in this part of the world. For us, people in the UK or Europeans, we have never witnessed this kind of things in Central Europe, Southern Europe or even the UK. So this is very, very strange what is happening in this part of the world. So here it is, Bowman Beach. How beautiful it is crossing this bridge before reaching the beach, which attracts lots of shell collectors, as we learned, and indeed the shells are very, very beautiful. Lots of documentaries have been mentioned have mentioned these locations. I took some shells, but just average shells, nothing special about them, so we just enjoyed our day on the beach, and this is one of the beaches we'd like to return to in the future. This one became one of my favorite, although the sand is not as great as the sand in Clearwater, but I prefer quietness over mad people being like half a meter away from me on a crazy beach in Clearwater. So this is very, very beautiful. I really like coexisting with the nature, and you saw lots of little impressive things here. So this beach, together with Sarasota, Siesta Beach and St. Pete Beach, are my favorite beaches now in Florida. And you know what? The beach in Miami Ocean Drive outside Marriott Stanton Hotel is not bad either. More about that in the next and the last video about this trip. There is a very famous restaurant in this part of the world called Bubble Room Restaurant, and we remembered that it was featured in a documentary last year by Dale Winton, who visited this part of the world prior to his death, and he was also the inspiration for visiting St. Augustine on the Atlantic Ocean coast last year. So on this occasion, back in Florida, we said, okay, let's go to this restaurant, which has the 1920s, 1930s music, and is packed with lots of memorabilia and pictures of long dead actors and actresses, and even has the one room dedicated to Christmas. So Christmas always lives here. This is a very happy restaurant, so check my review on TripAdvisor calling it the happiest place, the happiest restaurant around. Returning to our hotel on the mainland, we encountered a crazy weather I mentioned to you earlier on, and my gosh, you have to drive so slowly when you encounter one of these kind of storms. They are very, very dangerous, and you cannot but drive slowly or even stop if that is necessary, safely on the side of the road. The video will end up with us traveling towards Miami, crossing Everglades. You also saw last year in a video about Everglades, what to see in there in Everglades. On this occasion we are on the northern part, just crossing west to east, and we stopped at this rest area, and I couldn't believe an amazing pack of vultures, which are featured in many documentaries and newscasts in the States, because they can be so dangerous. It took us by surprise how they were spreading their wings to get dried probably after a storm. So yeah, this is how our video is going to end. So I hope this inspired you in visiting this part of the world. Sure, be coming back. I really love it here, and the houses on Captiva Island are, my gosh, just amazing. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Bye.